What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. I'm going to do a quick little Lego kind of build update, what I've been working on, some future ideas for the farm I'm going to try here in the spring, and a couple other random builds, some stuff that I've built off reBrickable, and maybe one or two other things. So let's get started. First up, I opened the box. Finally going to start this Pac-Man set. I haven't done anything to it. All I did was get the instruction manual out, scan the code to get my whole 20 points, and to get the sticker sheet separated so I can try to build this thing. How many pieces is this? It's like 2,600, I think. Yeah, 2,600. All right, what's next? Ooh, some stuff over there. I just did a video on this, but I did just got it built, the new Lego Technic John Deere forage harvester. You guys have this set? I think it's 40 bucks here in the US. Pretty cool little set. They've got it minifig scale with that operator station, so I might put it on the farm and see what it looks like here in the summer, in real-time summer here in the US, just to see if it'll work on the farm. But yeah, stay tuned for that. What's next? Okay, sticking with the farm theme, I know a lot of the stuff I build might be a little complicated or big or expensive, but I also do mini micro scale stuff. So one of the things I'm working on now, I'm going to do a little micro scale farm, probably just on a regular size base plate, but this is what I've come up with so far using these. These are called Palisade bricks. Yeah, look it up on the Lego website. Palisade, or Palisade. I always think of the word stockade, which is like the Fort Legorado, which is when these kind of started being really popular. But using them on their side and kind of just use them as a field that's been cultivated. So what I've got is my little, pop this off, this little micro scale tractor. Yeah, really simple build. Super simple. And then an even simpler plow using two of those clips, a whole 4-piece plow. Clip that on there and off we go to plow the fields. So something I wanted to do, make some little micro scale things. I've got my little grain silo ready to go. I need to build a little barn next, and yeah, just have some little thing on display. So I thought about doing this. Got a couple other ideas in mind. Obviously trees. Trees are easy to build in this scale. I've done them so much. I always refer to my cat's lair and using like this tree design, using those like telescope pieces and then just doing that, like a dead tree there. Or you can even add some of the leaf elements to kind of create a canopy. You get littler ones. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the trees. Now I had checked the website reBrickable, and nobody's really done something like this. I'm not saying I'm going to put the instructions on there because I don't really know how to do it and create the digital instructions. Honestly, it's because I just don't take the time to do it. I sit at a computer most of the day as my job, and doing that even more just really isn't super appealing. So that's why I don't put stuff on there and haven't learned or taken the hours, days and hours to play with it and learn how to do it. I'm sure I could make some money, but all that time to make, what, $100 a year at most? Yeah, it's just not worth it to me. So I just rather build in my free time. All right, what's next? Now this little model I did get off reBrickable. Found it on there. If you know what it is, you know what it is. If not, well, it's a Power Rangers. It's the original Megazord, the dinosaur version, the early 90s version. We've got our sword. We've got the woolly mammoth shield. And no, the pieces don't come apart. It's not like I can take it apart like Voltron as a comparison and make the Triceratops, saber-toothed tiger, or the T-Rex. I can't do that, but for the size of it, what it is, I'm very happy with the design. I had 70% of these pieces in stock, which is looking at what I've got on the shelf and what I've got in my parts bins. I got to thinking, well, I guess it's worth it to just make it, because I grew up with this. I remember when I think I've still got the original VHS of the pilot episode somewhere at my parents' house. I gotta dig that out because they've got a bunch of home movie VHS, and I think it's mixed up with some stuff in there. But anyway, what do you guys think? Cool little model. He does have some articulation. Let's move his hands. Oh yeah, he does have fingers. I call him a he. I guess it's a robot, so I don't know. He can put his arm up, protect himself with the shield, or just go all out. What do you think? I think it's really cool. I guess maybe that's just me. I think the instructions were a few bucks. It is worth it just to get something like this built. It's something I really don't have on some of my shelves, but yeah, a little homage to some history, and just a little a thing. If you grew up with it, it means more to you than if you just see it now. I think that might be the case, but with a very, very, very large percentage of Gen X, younger Gen X, and millennials, they grew up with this, which is probably a large majority of the people on reBrickable that would look at this. I think they'd appreciate it. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. But percentage-wise, I'm thinking Gen X and millennials make up the majority of reBrickable.com and making these custom instructions and models. Okay, what do we have next? All right, with Series 25 releasing with the new minifigs, let's be honest, we're all just after the goat. I'd love to have 4 or 5 of these things to put in my farm. This is a different goat than the one that came out, oh gosh, it's been, 13 years or so now? Those goats, so yeah, no spots, but still the most coveted animal in Lego, bar none, the goat. If I can get some more goats, I'll fill this up. The Minecraft brick-built goats, really for me, just aren't doing it. What do you think? Do they mix well? The other good ones here, the train, which looks like that. The guy's got an eye patch. I didn't even notice the eye patch. And then, I don't know if that's the Fright Night. That's my guess. It's one of the Fright Nights. Please tell me, I'll get off on a quick tangent. I know Lego is doing a space minifigure theme in the summer. All different spacemen. How much, or do you think if they did a castle one, would the castle one be the best-selling one ever? If you have people just buying cases of them. Fright Nights, Black Falcons, Forest Men, Lion Knights. Man, if you can even throw a Nexo Knight in there. And just throw random just knights in general, just army builders. I can't imagine that wouldn't be one of the best-selling, if not the best-selling collectible minifigure set to have. Just a set and then buying half a dozen of each one. Yeah, I might look at that more in the future and try to do a video on trying to figure out some. All right, last thing. Let's see what we got. The last thing I got, it's from the Lego Botanicals collection. I just got this at Walmart. I think it just came out in January. It's 15 bucks. There's 2 of these. The other one has pink. I haven't built it yet. But you can see the stem. I'm thinking I might try to put this in my Lego farm around my city for spring. We look here, we've got these trees. And if I do a base like this, some kind of base, I think trying to hold it, I think it pairs really well with the house. with the silo and stuff and the trees. I might buy a couple of these and put them in the city here in the spring. Might add a little bit more to them, add some more limb elements. Wouldn't mind trying some of those white ones on here with some of the pink. What do you think? You think that would work? I think it will. Have you even thought of that? I think that's it for today, everyone. I've got my spot there ready to go to fit those minifigs for this collection and get this case close to full. Man, it's going to be pretty close. But if you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate your views. Please leave me a comment and I'll respond to you. And other than that, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, new Minions sets this summer for the new Minions 4 movie. I heard Gru's house is going to be made. Ready to see that for sure.